bringing out really cool picks like the Kale is one that I distinctly remember, and getting a few solo kills down onto Perks as well. So we'll have
Which is more important now that Perks has proven himself on the international stage. It's like bonus accolade there. But two very interesting compositions. A lot of picks that we've seen before, a lot of picks we've seen in the international meta. Kha'Zix coming in for Maxlor. A bit of a surprise here, but a very aggressive champion in his hands. And Taliyah, something special for Cap, something we haven't seen so much of.
Yeah, and this is a big matchup for both these teams. Remember that in Group A, last split, G2 were the main powerhouse, and then it was Misfits consistently dominating over Fnatic throughout the regular season. But during the group draft, UOL saw Fnatic as a greater threat than Misfits, and with the loss of Kakao, people are expecting this to be a weaker form of Misfits.
We'll have to see how has the offseason paid off for both these lineup. One roster swap on the side of Misfits, but Fnatic still going strong. 5 members after an insane second half of the split to rise up from the bottom of that group. Come into that third place match to prove they're the third best team in Europe. But will they prove more here? Game 1, the third place rematch. Fnatic on the blue side, Misfits on the red. That cannon does a lot of damage. We know that. But if he gets too close to that wall, if he tanks that Elise Cocoon, there goes the Justice Punch. Out comes the taunt. The flash not quite up in time. That's going to be first blood. Quick and easy. Fnatic make it happen. And I like how he initially predicted it might just be all about the bottom lane. Well, actually, there's members on the way, so I'm going to hold that thought, because in they go. Oh, there's the entrance, but Soaz not going to find it. Jesus does, though. Quick hook to pick that one up.
From Alfaro during the early phases, so I feel like there were opportunities that Maxwell could have tried to take advantage of, but he was never really able to force anything.
Fnatic now looking to break their third tower of the game. So I was ready to go in on a moment's notice, but there's the Rue locked up. Caps is in trouble, not going to get a chance to grab the Lantern. That's a kill for Maxlor.
Yes, because now it gives you 70 ability power.
Oh, God.
As opposed to
I was like, what are you talking about? Which part of it is the... All right, anyway, there's a fight and a wall, and Ignar on the wrong side of it. Not at all where you want to be. Instant takedown here on the side of Fnatic. Good wall coming in from Caps.
Over the map, Misfits do have a lot of deep vision behind, so maybe we see a TP flank coming in from Alfari.
Fnatic got the first dragon. They're looking to get the second. Maxlor not in a good position to contest right now, however. We'll start to move into the pit. Baroxa, has he given this one up? Because the blow stack starting to go down, but in they go. Maxlor deletes Jez. The TP is on the backside, however. Reckless still alive, still healthy. They're locked in the pit. In goes the grand entrance, and Taliyah gets the damage reduction to keep her alive. Caps is fine for now, so as leaps back into the fray. Do they have the damage to keep this going? Doesn't look like it. The power of evil and the rest of Misfits, they're hesitating for a mere moment before they back off. Scuttle Crab movement speed in their favor. They can get control of this area, but can they risk getting picked off?
Fnatic, they're still sticking around, but they're only 4 members to 5. Alfari, look, he's got the push in mid, and the stun does land.
Unraveled Earth, Ignar leaping forward, have to be safe here. Soaz looking to get the taunt, flashes forward, in goes Reckless, looking for the resets. That's going to be 1, looking for 2. Is he going to leap over the wall? Are they going to chase for more? Well, Caps sure is. Reckless hungry, going to move forward. Ignar blocks the shot. Crucial survival moment.
Yeah, except for one part.
And that Tristan is already working out incredibly well. We know it's a scaling carry, and Misfits, they picked something in the early game. It's Alfari. Not going to work out so well. Now is taunted up, is locked down. Just an easy walk down on the side of Fnatic. 2.4K getting lower. Fnatic holding on. 1.9. Maxlor, is he going to go over the wall and try to start this one up again? Just going to let it reset. Fnatic taking a lot of poke damage. That could be an advantage for Misfits, but they're not going to push any deeper. Just Ignar poking at the edges here, maybe looking for an opportunity, but over the wall goes Reckless. No fear, not the right way on the shield, and that means Ignar is dead. Fnatic not looking to get the Baron, though. They want to keep this ball rolling. There goes the wall. It's blocking off Misfits perfectly. The only way they can go is back to their jungle, but they want to take the fight. They want to keep it going. Caps to get a free Baron. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Bum, bum.
Taliyah.
Bum, bum.
There's the wall. Alfari moving forward, trying to do what he can. Unraveled Earth is going to come out. Alfari, no freedom to flash, but it's knocked back. Beautiful combo. Unraveled Earth. Buster shot backwards. All too easy.
And this is the great thing about Taliyah as a fight kicks off in the jungle.
For more, there's the entrance coming in, and Maxlor's all by himself. The stealth may not be enough, but he's still alive. Jesus is all alone. Broxa backing off. Maxlor's going to live, but Power does not want to see the same on the opposite side. Maxlor running for his life. He's isolated the opposition. 1v3, though, for Power of Evil. He's running back into enemy territory. He's going to have to do some fancy footwork. Some impressive moves if he wants to escape this one. Ward comes over the wall. Blue buff thrown in. He says, hey, back me up here a little bit. Durant comes out. Cleanse comes into safety. Power of Evil just keeps moving forward. Where's the Justice Punch at? Caps, you have to respect this. Wants to get a little bit more. Can he take Caps out? It does not look like it. The moves, the footwork, the dodges out, and Caps
perhaps could adapt coming into game 2, but for now, things are continuing to move slowly. Fnatic, they're going to try and rush down this Baron, but Misfits
not
have
a
vision.
fan of slow. Fnatic going to keep the damage going up. No control ward to spot this out. Misfits are completely aware. It looks like Fnatic may just be content to start the 50-50 or just to bait Misfits in for the fight, but it's getting lower and lower. Jez is going to land the hook onto Ignar. That's exactly what they want to start a fight. Ignar going to get picked off. So as knockback stops the taunt from hitting multiple members. Good from Power of Evil coming in, but Jez has to run to safety. Grand entrance dodged out. Alfari waiting for an opportunity in. Oh! There's the Weaver's Wall. Surprise! You're in Fnatic's house, and they want to keep the ball rolling, but no! Denied back. Power of Evil not going to have it. No resets today.
This is fun. It's nice to see Fnatic being pushed to their limit. They're playing around this Baron very, very well, by the way.
They still have double Infernal Drakes.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely still heavily in favor of Fnatic, and I just want to heavily highlight how well they are playing around this Baron. They're not super hard committing. They're not taking too many gambles. They're always respecting the possibility of Maxwell trying to steal it away. And once again, they move back towards the objective, and they're going to try and force Misfits into another fight.
Going back, 5k health. Cap's just poking. Keeping Alfari in the squishy members low. Cap's going to do his best to sidestep, lose about half his health. Ignar once again caught out to start the fight. Their support just keeps getting hit over and over again, and Fnatic are more than happy to take that as a cue to get the fight rolling.
There is no tier 2 as they've already taken it down. Jez is in a position to try and look for a hook being zoned away. But Misfits, like, what are their options as they get engaged on once again?
Wall comes in. Ignar, no! Okay, he's got flash this time. This is such a rough match for Ignar. I don't know if it's nerves, I don't know if it's unlucky, but it's definitely unlucky for Reckless. He gets set to go. Oh, no! The turn! What a beautiful play coming in from Fnatic. The counter engage is crisp. They use the 80 carry to bait. They make it happen. Reckless takes a deep breath there, but that's a Fnatic win.
And finally, the jungler is dead. Fnatic, they're in such a better position to move towards the Baron because now that threat of a smite has disappeared, and with Misfits losing out so many summoner spells and a lot of ultimates, this should be a big objective game for Fnatic.
Baron health ticking lower and lower. Misfits know they don't have any chance to contest this objective, so they're running in deep to the side of Fnatic. Get down a bit of vision, a bit of a consolation prize. It's a lot of extra true damage on top of the extra items that you have over the enemy team.
I think if you're Misfits right now, you're thinking, what can we do next game? As Fnatic grouping as a 5-man, looking to get themselves their first win in this best of 3.
Could be easy to have. Misfits, if you want to fight, you got to fight now. Maxwell hoping to poke on the sides, maybe hoping to get a flank, but can he actually take anyone down? Reckless uncontested. Not going to quite break the tower. Alfari poking. For a little bit more. Dark Sphere is not going to connect. Maxwell taking a lot of damage, so as continuing just to threaten. At any moment, he can flash in with that taunt and just obliterate Misfits with the follow-up damage from his team. There goes Reckless. Maxwell leap into safety. Alfari looking for the 1v1. He says, I know that cannon well. Fnatic, they just want to keep it going. They just want to grab a win here. It's all too easy for him. Reckless leaping, hopping, skipping, jumping all over the place, and Caps goes godlike as Fnatic take game 1.
Ahri was a pick that Power of Evil regularly brought out during the regular season, so it is something that we have seen from him before. And when you think about engages, Ahri Galio is actually a great combo. We saw it during the international, the MSI play-ins rather, where the Ahri would just dive in, you think you can engage onto her, and then boom, a hero suddenly appears out of nowhere, and then you have everything that you need to turn it into a party in your favor.
And we saw in game 1 how crucial the flash taunts were for the Galio. Well, now there's plenty of teams that can flash, they can get into that backline, the Lee Sin, the Ahri, they can set this man up for success. And folks, if you believe in Misfits, if you think they can bring it to a 3-game series, hashtag MSF win. You've got faith in Fnatic. If you want to see them back on top, hashtag FNC win. Crowd is ready. Max Lore smiling on his face. Lee Sin in his hands. Alfari with a potential tank in the top lane to set him up for success. Confidence coming into game 2, and they're going to need it because Fnatic clearly just getting better and better since we last saw them. Fnatic roaming up to mid lane as well. It's clear we talked about Power of Evil being a big factor. Fnatic are aware. Both teams happy to fight for control of that mid lane, but now it may mean control of the bot. Flash forward, play in. Hansam's in trouble. Exhaust goes down. Where's the backup? CC ticking down on that side. Charge goes in. Leap forward from Reckless. Has to be careful, but there's the Shen ultimate. Perfect timing on the first blood. Max Lore's in no man's land. He's going to drop. Power of Evil flashing forward. He wants to get something back. Alfari is here as well. Taunt connects onto 2. Power still alive, but there is no mana in that bag. Bam! Ignar going to drop as well. Triple for Reckless, and that is a nice start for Fnatic.
They're continuing their push down the bottom lane. Maxwell's just picked himself up the Drake, but that is going to be a cost of a a Rift Herald as well. So now you have Broxik who can just move up to the top as Soaz gets started.
The ultimate coming out. Soaz is in trouble. Kick back into the team means he's not going to get a chance to respond. Not even going to get the kill back as the heal comes out from Hans Sama. Just now starting their back timers. They have a Tristana, they have a Rift Herald. Fnatic are going to break open the base. They've taken so many towers, and now they're going to get Power of Evil. Beautiful entrance from Alphari, but too little, too late here.
Again, where was Maxler? Like, a lot of investment was given from Fnatic to try and get deep vision, but now they're going to try and punish him once again.
Cocoon misses. That's going to make it pretty difficult to make anything else happen. Flash forward for Soaz, drags the blade with him, trying to get the slows down onto Ignar as he runs for his life. Oh, we call that the dunk. All too easy.
Of wards in the top side of Misfits jungle, and they're setting up for the Baron. We'll be spawning in about 4 minutes time. That is the big objective for them once again, is Power of Evil, trying to just get something back.
Power of Evil poking down on the Soaz. Soaz hitting back hard here. Multiple members committing onto Soaz. He is going to go down in the end. That's a nice pickup for Misfits. Will relieve some of the pressure.
Fnatic, they want to answer.
This is the potential power of Malzahar. Voidling's making this pretty easy, but Soaz double taunt on the backside. Going to block out any auto attacks. They leap immediately in onto him, but there is no response from Fnatic. Soaz all alone, all by himself, overstays his welcome, and now Power, he's hungry for a little bit more. Has the red buff. He can slow him down. Leaps back onto Caps, but he's going to miss the charm. Lantern's going to keep him safe. Backing off as Maxler takes the dragon. Hook connects! Power drops. Easy pickup for them. Now Misfits still trying to hold on, still trying to get a little bit more, but my God, look at the picture in picture. Reckless just keeps coming, just keeps dishing out the damage. Misfits, yeah, they may win the fight, but it's because they have the man advantage, and still, they're losing out. Ignar! Absolutely deleted. Reckless just going to walk forward, has the rocket jump as well. Doesn't even need a kill. Nice of you to show up. We knew Reckless would be a huge part of this team. We knew the team could play around him, but Caps, Broxa, Jesus, all showing up in a way that I don't know if we expected it. Jesus, he gets another one. Gonna knock him down. Reckless on a rampage. Let's see where he wants to go to. Jump is available. Are we going to see the rocket jump reset? Sonic Wave not going to connect. Maxler does kick him into Reckless. Charm goes in. Alphari trying to taunt as many members as he can to keep himself alive, but Reckless does so much damage. All the focus onto Soaz. 2 members pop back in. Taunt the chain CC. Keep going. Get the resets. Leap in. Reckless. Well, also a little bit of style. We did see perks at MSI side, stuff like a million things and kill Faker a couple times.
My only issue with it is while the theory is great, when you have a 13,000 gold lead, even if they can't challenge.
22 minutes. It's 22 minutes, Bedias. Jesus on this Thresh is insane. I am surprised if this continues to make it through picks and bans. Broxah consistently having an impact in the early game. Soaz is Soaz. We know Soaz. He does stuff, and he makes stuff happen.
Yep, and now Fnatic, they're knocking on the final base towers as they go to 2-0 this series.
Moving forward, one final team fight, but it may just be a formality. Blade back, Ignar immediately going to get popped. Broxah moving forward. Reckless is doing reckless things. Double kill drops for Soaz, so he too can pad out the KDA. But that's it, ladies and gentlemen. 2-0 for Fnatic. Dominating first games.